Well. It looks like some of the Hollywood's top men are weighing in support of Johnny lately, and Chris Rock is the most recent one, and Miss Amber's little friend Eve Barlow is having an absolute meltdown over it because the sides people are taking don't really seem. I'm surprised and shocked how many people are siding with Johnny. Really, I am. And it's been a wild week, and then obviously the trial kicks up again next week, so we're gonna get all sorts of new sound bites. It's weird and interesting that the media or that Hollywood men are coming out in support of Johnny. I just didn't see this happening in any way, shape, or form. Maybe I should just shut off the lights and look at the stars to reflect a little bit. Good thing I have something for that. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Galaxy Lamps. Are you looking for a cool way to add some magic to your home? Well, look no further than the Galaxy Projector 2.0. This lamp projects vibrant RGB colors and laser stars, transforming any room into a magical planetarium. You can control the projector via the app, which gives you full control over the brightness, colors, rotation, speed, on-off scheduling, and much more. So bring some magic into your home with the Galaxy Projector 2.0. The new Galaxy Projector 2.0 is the latest and greatest way to bring the beauty of the Galaxy into your home. The stunning projection system creates a realistic planetarium right in your own home with vibrant colors and beautiful stars that you can control via the app. You can enjoy the night sky anytime, anywhere. Another cool feature is it can be set up to work with both Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant. It can be used on its own without integrating to the app with its 6 different color pattern settings, 3-stand system that allows you to put it up against the wall and ceilings. And right now, if you use promo code THEQUARTERING, you'll save 15% off. Make sure you use the link in the description below or the pinned comment and promo code THEQUARTERING to pick up your Galaxy lamp today. Now, first, Chris Rock brings up the old Amber, believe all women except for Amber. During a comedy show in London, Chris Rock offered his take on the ongoing trial. The comedian touched up upon the Oscars incident briefly, but according to LAD Bible, he really went in on Amber following some of the new revelations of the trial. The subject came up as the comedian reflected on there being, quote, new rules when it comes to sleeping with other people. Even if we start hooking up, you want that stuff rough? You got to ask for it, he reportedly said during his routine. After making his comment, he stressed that it's important to, quote, believe all women before revealing his one exception. Believe all women except for Amber, said the comedian. What the F is she on? She left a Duke in his bed. She fine, but she's not pooping fine. Once you leave that in someone's bed, you're just guilty of everything. What is going on there? And they had a relationship after that. That means it must be an amazing lay. I've been with some crazy women, but gosh darn, I censored that the best I could. That's kind of what I've thought. I know it's kind of like a low IQ take, but she just must be amazing in the sack. She brings literally nothing else to the table. I mean, and I don't even think she's like without makeup. She's looking like she's not like. I mean, she's not ugly. Okay, obviously, I'm not gonna go that far, but I mean, it's not like she's a 10 or even a 9. So like the fact that she's bedded guys like Elon and Johnny and all these guys, like James Franco and all, like she must be doing something right. It was previously claimed that she had left something in the bed after an argument. It gained renewed interest after it came up in the latest defamation trial. I'd gone to the security vet and said, she's at Coachella. I think it's a good time to go downtown, get some of my things, and get them out of there, especially things that were precious to me, he said. Then he showed me a photograph on the telephone of, well, it was a photograph of our bed. On my side of the bed was, yeah. It was so outside. It was so bizarre. I could only laugh. So I did not go down there that day. Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Well, what's interesting is a lot of the celebrities that are coming out on one side or the other. I mean, the fact I'm just mind blown that anyone's supporting Johnny. And to be clear, I'm only saying that because it's believe all hashtag believe all women. Like if people feel comfortable in Hollywood coming out and speaking out on Amber, then you know you messed up. That's what I'm really saying. Most celebrities are saying mum on the courtroom showdown going on. Perhaps the majority are too weary of taking heat from the public, as Drew Barrymore did when she made light of the claims on her talk show and had to backtrack. It's like one layer of crazy. It's like one layer of crazy, but it's 7-layer dip of insanity. Never Been Kissed star previously said on Drew Barrymore show about the case. I don't even think that's like, that's not a crazy take, right? Here's some people supporting Johnny. Chris Rock. Chris Rock took to the stage a UK leg of his Ego Death tour on May 12th and reportedly discussed the claim. We just talked about that. Ireland Baldwin, a female. Ireland Baldwin called her a terrible person in an Instagram story amid the trial. The thing is, I know women who are exactly like this. Alex's oldest child said in late April, they are manipulative, they are cold, they use their very womanhood to play the victim and turn the world against men because we live in a society where it's cool to say men are the worst and blah, blah, effity blah. Wow, based. Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan condemned Amber on his popular podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, saying she's a crazy lady. I'm watching this trial and I'm like, it's a cautionary tale about believing BS, forming a narrative in your head like, we are rebels together, he said to his millions of listeners. People are just that manipulative and full of S like that. Comedian Doug Stanhope knows her. Stanhope's buddies with Johnny. He wrote something like a little essay about how full of S she is, and she threatened to sue him, and I think he had to wind up taking it down. Bill Burr admitted in early April that he hasn't necessarily seen everything in the trial, but he's too big of a Johnny fan to watch it, but he thinks people should apologize if AH loses. From what I have seen, guys effing destroying, the comedian 52 said on his Monday morning podcast. Jennifer Aniston. Aniston's support of Johnny has been more subtle than others, taking to social media to quietly take his side. According to Radar Online, the Friends star 53 started following Depp after the trial, and it had already started, and the Black Mass star reportedly returned the gesture recently, so he followed her back. Now let's see who's on Amber's side. Howard Stern, big fat loser. Ellen Barkin, garbage. And that's it. That's it. Howard Stern, like that used to mean something. Like having Howard Stern on your side, you're like, oh, okay. Like I am probably in the right here. But Howard Stern is one of the biggest hypocrite losers on the planet. He's still worth $1 billion, so he gets to sleep at night just fine. But, you know, this is a guy that got famous throwing baloney on women, who made them sit and ride on a Sibians for his radio show host. Has he atoned for any of that? Suddenly he's this big champion for women? Get out of here. If that clown is backing you, you're probably on the losing side. You see the media losing its mind over TikTok. Here's another one. I bet you this is by Kat. Oh, it's Emma Gray this time. The AHJD TikTok phenomenon isn't funny, but it's dangerous. Well, maybe you should have put cameras inside of the courtroom of that other big trial that none of us got to see. And we'd be covering that instead. A video of Amber wiping her nose on the stand. You know, this entire article is about, what they're raging about here is that people are getting views and eyeballs. That's what they're really doing. They're, what is it, like moral effing? I don't know. Is that the word? You know, like, no, that's not the right word for it. They pretend to care about the danger of it all, but what they're really salty about is that these people are getting millions and millions and millions of views, and they aren't. make no mistake about it. Next week's going to be pretty interesting, as I guess Johnny is set to take the stand again. Kate Moss maybe taking the stand. So we may get more character witnesses. At some point, you got to, let the jury deliberate. But we've got the cross-examination where we're going to see if Amber was lying, which I believe she was. We'll see all that brought to light. So it's going to be pretty interesting. If you haven't yet, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below. I'll be covering all of it on this channel 6 days a week. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.